welcome to the March edition of Hayes Headlines. I am Sara Bloom with Downtown Hayes Development Corporation.
And I'm Tammy Wellbrock with the Hayes Area Chamber of Commerce.
I'm Melissa Dixon with the Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau, and I have some really fun things I want to share with you.
Always.
First, I want to talk about some concerts at the Fox. I got to see Joe Nichols, and it was fabulous.
Sold out crowd.
Sold out show, which I always love to see. Love to see those people lined up on Main Street waiting to get in.
Feels like a big time venue.
It is. It's a beautiful space in there. If you've never been, you should go. March 1st is Co-Wetzel, who I admit I'm not familiar with. But I bet they're awesome.
They're awesome. Yeah.
March 3rd, though, I do know Cody Canada and The Departed. That's going to be a great show.
They've been here before, and they have been a favorite.
Good.
And it's on my anniversary, so that makes it extra special.
So your husband already has tickets?
We'll see. We'll
find out. If you're listening.
If he's watching.
But I encourage you to get on the Fox's email newsletter, so you're the first to know. You can buy your tickets online and get down there and see a great show. Other live music productions are, you know how much I love the Fort Hays State Encore Series for bringing ballet and theater and all the things they bring. March 9th at Beach Schmidt Performing Arts Center is the All Hands on Deck show, which is super fun live radio USO style.
Kind of like Bob Hope.
Very
cool.
The story is they get sidetracked and snowed in, something like that, so they have to do the show right there in front of this audience. And there's a lot of audience participation. It should be really fun.
Oh, very neat.
So tickets are at fhsu.edu/encore. But the best deal is to get season tickets at the beginning of the year. So
now,
remember that.
Are you still able to get partial season tickets?
There was a spring package.
Yeah. I didn't know if it was still going on.
I don't know if
listeners are and want viewers, they just need to go to that website and check it out.
For sure.
So there may be.
For sure. And another show that they just had at Encore, part of the series, The Wizard of Oz.
Oh.
You gotta go to that one.
I loved your selfie with your daughter.
Gorgeous. It was gorgeous. It was more entertaining than the movie because you're watching this stuff happening on stage going, how are they doing that? They pulled a screen down and projected the tornado onto the screen, and it was really 3D, and it was
Did they make a difference between the
beautiful.
black and white world and the color world?
Yes.
That's
I don't know
amazing.
how, but they did. Some lighting
How
magic. It was a beautiful show. But related to that, there is a Wizard of Oz exhibit at the Forsyth Library on campus that will be running through mid-March. So
Because this was just a donation that we were to keep for a while, right? Or on loan.
Collection on display by two Fort Hays State alums, Larry and Lynn Fenwick. But they have everything from little shoes, some of Dorothy's shoes, to Wizard of Oz Monopoly game, just cases and cases of really cool stuff. It's a neat collection to go see.
Very neat.
Related to the show.
And that's where at Forsyth Library?
Forsyth Library through March 15th.
Very good. They still have time.
Yeah. And then so many sports tournaments are happening right now. So if you are a participant or a volunteer or a spectator, there are so many opportunities for you to go out and see.
And if you're not, just
some
watch for heavy
sports.
traffic.
Right.
Good point.
If you're a restaurant owner, I've tried to give them a call and say, you've got some busy weekends coming up. Here they are. But one of the big ones is Special Olympics Kansas. And CVB loves to help with that, from hospitality rooms to putting together the team sponsors. We sponsored 3 teams last year, and sometimes that's just greeting them when they come to town, and sometimes that's having water bottles and granola bars for them and cheering on their games.
That's amazing.
That event is March 16th and 17th.
It's a little different.
It's a little
You wanna
different
talk about
format
that?
this year. They have split the event between Hays and Topeka, 2 different weekends, in the hopes that they reduce the travel costs and maybe more athletes can participate. So they cut down the cost, and hopefully they'll have bigger events on each end.
And you know, of course, through the chamber, our ambassador program is certainly involved with the volunteering efforts, giving programs for the opening events, which will not be the grand ceremony that it used to be on Thursday night, but it's at 10 a.m.
It'll be an abbreviated
Friday?
opening ceremonies where it was more like a parade before. This time it'll be, let's stand up and be recognized.
And
So
then start playing ball.
Yeah, let's get down to business.
Yeah.
And anytime you talk about Special Olympics, it's a great reminder to shop downtown at the Ark, because the Ark
point.
is a wonderful way to not only donate some of your unused items, but then purchase those, and then most of the proceeds from that business go right back into Special Olympics.
I had no idea.
Located on Main Street in downtown.
I will get down there.
Yes.
Support them all the ways we can.
So if I'm understanding, you got items, events for the sports lover, for the music lover. How about fossils?
Science
Lovers.
for all ages. Well, Sternberg is really close to unveiling their summer exhibit, but one of their more permanent exhibits that you can see pretty much all year is Dinosaurs Through Time, which is an artwork collection that shows paleo artistry and how these illustrators had to modify what they thought a dinosaur was based on new discoveries. I know now a lot of people are telling me that all dinosaurs were birds and they all had feathers. And so the artwork is really changing. They've also got programs for kids coming up this summer science camps. There's after school programs for all ages. So if you
And I
haven't
would say
got on their
that
calendar, get on there.
Sternberg has one of the best Easter egg hunts coming up as well. I would say the top two in Hayes, Kiwanis and Sternberg.
They're
No?
not having it this year.
Why not?
Which we should announce.
Why not?
Good to
It's
share
a big production with 10,000 eggs. I think they're taking a break, and I heard a rumor that there's going to be a 5K trail run and family nature walk in the summer.
My kids will be so
September.
sad.
But there are plenty of other Easter egg opportunities for kids.
There are.
So
And
look,
our first favorite is the Kiwanis one coming up on the 31st.
March 31st out right in front of the Union. You meet in front of the Tiger.
And you guys are making me sad because you still have little ones that will go on those Easter egg hunts, but my 14-year-old doesn't.
Well, here's something
We'll
sad.
make him.
I mean, he still wants something at home.
This is my oldest's last year.
You
He'll
cut them
help- He'll
off?
help.
They cut him off at Kiwanis.
Yes.
Yep.
But not at home, so
Not
we
at
can
home.
still
Yes,
do that.
we'll still do one at home if he wants to. He might be too cool for that.
You never know, but we hope you're not too cool. Please stay with us, and we want to be able to share more things with you here in a few moments.
Your home's exterior is the best defense against harsh weather conditions. With insulated vinyl siding, energy-efficient windows, spray foam insulation, and metal roofing from AquaShield Roofing and Construction, you can protect your home from howling winds and ice-cold temperatures. Don't let Mother Nature interfere with the comfort of your home. Call or visit us online today for a free estimate. AquaShield Roofing and Construction. Our team is dedicated to your complete satisfaction.
Come on down to Bees Bargains at Smith Center, Kansas. We got the deals.
We have a wide variety of inventory like soap, toiletries, toys, mini fridges, even kitchen tables.
Everything is new at Bees Bargains, but it's all half the price. Yes, half price. That isn't just a good deal, that's a great deal.
And with new items daily, our inventory is constantly changing. That means new great deals are coming in by the truckload weekly.
Bees Bargains at Smith Center. If you can't find a deal here, you can't find one anywhere.
Thank you for joining us for the March issue of the Hayes Headlines, and we're so glad that you are sticking with us. These ladies are letting me take this segment because the Chamber of Commerce has so much going on this month, and so this is the newest of the Hayes area Chamber of Commerce joint venture with the Hayes CVB.
Woohoo.
It's our community guide, and of course there's information about DHDC Downtown Hayes. But this comes out once a year. There you go. Look at that. Great. I'm trying to get the lights from shining. Great art piece, but it is an amazing collection of information that helps so much, whether it's for visitors coming to town and the Convention and Visitors Bureau with all the meetings and conferences and guests.
Right,
Special Olympics, and
We put these in our welcome packets. We send them to hotels. We give them to Fort Hays State for admissions.
NCK Tech.
All over the place.
And it's a great perk of being a chamber member because there's a lot of businesses listed in there, but primarily it is geared towards those who are spending that extra dollar to become a chamber member and let everybody know how proud they are of being that.
You know, and we certainly do our best to try to focus on all the community, but you are correct. And so there's a little bit maybe more love that goes to the chamber. But you know, by all means, this is a piece that we're very proud of, and it has evolved through the years. And every year now, well, last year I think I told you, oh, it's our best one yet. And did I not say that again this year? And so so kudos to the design teams, and thanks for everybody who has helped support this, because certainly there is a lot of advertising, and that makes this possible. And so we are proud of that. But furthermore, I've got one more thing. This is the newest decal for the Hayes Area Chamber of Commerce for the year of 2018. And I believe you noticed earlier,
TGOF.
oh, black and gold, baby.
Perfect.
Black and yellow, black
This
and
is a
yellow.
window cling. Yeah, black and yellow.
You even match.
I do, because I'm all about
That's right.
tiger gold. So anyway, we are here in September. The ambassadors will take the day, September 15th.
So excited.
And Miss Melissa is an ambassador. Your first time?
It'll be
being
my
able-
first
You don't mean September.
I said September. I meant March.
spring, I think is what I was trying to
Spring.
come out.
Sure, I was. Thank you. Oh, I wish I could make the blooper reel. So anyway, but yes, March 15th, stepping out.
There you go.
Is what we call that. And our ambassadors, a group of 50, which Melissa is a part of, will actually take time 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 50 of our public relations volunteers are going to take these window decals and deliver them to all of the members who have renewed. And our hope then is this will be placed on the outside window, and it's a cling, it's not sticky goo or anything like that, and then replace last year's. And what we ask then is for our local community, I mean, we always promote shop local regardless. But wow, wouldn't that be pretty cool if you looked for one of these decals when you are making a decision on which business to support, because these are members. They're members of our community. They're obviously members of our chamber, but they are probably also the businesses supporting your churches, your schools, the sporting events, the musical arts, whatever that's happening in this community, because those are truly civic community leaders that participate. And so we hope people will be looking for that. And if you are listening, and it is later in March, since this goes throughout the whole month, and you didn't get this, then you need to contact the chamber office, because we may have made a mistake. You never know. But
You
or
need
you
to
just
talk
were
fast
gone.
because you have 2 more events to sneak
Oh, crud. All right, so 2 more things. So one of the events that you guys are all helping with, so not news to them, but the Hayes Area Community Cruise, March 26th. You have it on your calendars, 1 to 3 o'clock. We all, and with the addition of Ellis County Coalition for Economic Development, are going to invite, or have invited, all of the elected officials, City Commission, County Commission, Board of Education, as well as some other primary business leaders in our community. Dr. Tisa Mason, Mr. Eddie Herman from the hospital, and Eric Burks and Sandy Gottschalk with NCK Tech, and many others that I'm forgetting. But we're asking them to come together, and what could our community look like if those people making decisions in the best interest of our businesses and our citizens actually have a chance to discuss and connect and network, and what can that look like? And furthermore, if they know more about our individual entities. And so that's one of the chamber's role in being that advocate for local businesses. We don't always take a position on different political aspects, but we certainly can help inform and educate, whether that's our elected officials or whether that's citizens at large. So that is an event that we're doing for the community, and I'm so grateful for your entities to being a part of that.
This will be our second one, Melissa's first.
That's
Another
true.
first
Yep.
for me.
And
And it's
yeah.
called Cruise, because we're actually going to ride around together and,
Yep.
That's
and
true.
show
Talk about
them
all the
things about the
developments
community
happening
that we
in
are
Hayes.
working on.
Yep,
That's true.
Exactly.
They are in a bus for at least an hour.
Stuck with the 3 of us plus some.
Plus Aaron. Yeah. So, and then the other event, of course, is just really certainly near and dear. It's in its 5th year, and it's called the 5th Annual Healthcare Appreciation. And thanks to our our designer, people don't know that she's got lots of talents.
So talented.
March 27th from 5 to 7, anyone that is part of the healthcare industry, whether it's support staff, to the doctors, to the every position in between, is invited to come join us for a free event, March 27th, 5 o'clock through 7 o'clock at the Hayes Med, of course, the University of Kansas Health System, but the Hadley Room's located on the Hayes Med campus. And we're going to go glamping. And I think I had to ask you what glamping. I know.
I mean, I know what it is. Do you know what it is?
That's the only kind of camping I would do.
It's glamorous camping. And so we're going to have a fun theme. We're going to have fun with that. And certainly thanks to our sponsors for making that possible. And to any viewer that is part of the healthcare industry, and if you are interested, of course, early here in March, invitations were hand-delivered by some of our ambassadors, but we do need an RSVP on that here in March 20th. So more information is obviously going to those entities, but I took
You're
the whole
over
segment.
time. You
I
did.
know.
That never happens with the chamber.
Yeah,
Hang with us.
never
We've
with
still got
me.
more events happening in downtown Hayes, and we will be right back.
Make a difficult choice an easy one with Cedar View Assisted Living's knowledgeable and caring staff. Your loved one will be professionally taken care of as they transition into their new community. With movies, holiday parties, planned exercises, and games, residents will have opportunities every day to enjoy their time at Cedar View. Multiple room styles are available, ensuring a just right fit for your loved one. Come see Cedar View Assisted Living for yourself next to Sternberg Museum. The care you need, the home you want.
Storage Solutions is invested in complete customer satisfaction. You can choose a drive-up unit or a climate-controlled unit. Plus, you can choose from storage units of all sizes to fit your inventory. And that's not all. They'll sign for your packages and deliver and unload them into your unit. Storage Solutions has been named in the top 100 U-Haul dealers 6 times. Rent a pickup, cargo van, or moving truck to keep your goods on the go. Remember, making moving and storing easy is Storage Solutions in Hayes and Victoria.
Welcome back to Hayes Headlines. I'm Melissa Dixon from the Convention and Visitors Bureau. I'm here with Tammy Wellbrock from the Chamber of Commerce and Sara Bloom of DHDC, Downtown Hayes Development Corporation. And I think, Sara, we're going to pass it over to you to hear what's going on downtown.
Yeah, we've got lots of things happening. First, we're very excited because our downtown pavilion is almost complete, and we will be having our ribbon cutting to celebrate that on March 29th. That's a Thursday at 4 p.m. So we're very excited. We're going to have Victor E. there. We're going to have
And the
Fort
chamber.
Hayes, yes,
And the
and the
chamber.
chamber, of
Yep.
course, because you bring the big scissors
bring-
and the ribbon.
yeah.
You're very important to
That's
this ribbon
true.
cutting. But we'll also have the Fort Hayes Pep Band there. We're going to have speakers from the City of Hayes, Fort Hayes State University, of course downtown, and the DHGC board, the contractors that worked on the project, the instructors that helped make this possible. So really it's going to be a celebration of all the partnerships that happened, all of the work that went into the project, to congratulate everybody on a job well done, and then it'll actually be used that following weekend for Brews on the Bricks. So
That's amazing.
yeah.
But for those people that have been living under a rock that may not understand why all the Fort Hayes people are,
Yes.
why are you inviting all of them to this downtown event? Can you just touch a little bit about why?
So the whole project would not be possible without a former board member, Jason Willoughby, who had the brilliant idea of contacting Chris Munch at Fort Hayes State University and just saying, is this possible? Do you think that we could pull off a project like this? And not only build it, but we need someone to design it. So Fort Hayes State students have designed the look of the pavilion. Of course, it was finalized by architects after that, but they, many of their ideas are still in the design. They based it off of the old railroad depot that used to be there in downtown. So they not only have designed it now, but it's taken 2 different semesters of classes to build the pavilion as well. So 90% of the work is being done by Fort Hayes State University students with a little bit of help from NCK even, so they've been invited, of course. But I mean, none
What
of
a
this would be
great
possible
classroom
without Fort
experience.
Hayes State University students getting hands-on, real-world learning experiences.
And
That's
the
amazing.
pavilion's been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Long time, yeah. So
At least 10 years or better.
I was gonna say 7, so probably. I know I
Wow.
came on 3 years ago, and it was a vision of the board to see something like this happen. It's in the city strategic plan that we would have a pavilion in downtown. I came on 3 years ago. Right away, the board said, "How does it happen?" And that's shortly after that, Jason said, why don't we have a discussion with Chris? So we opened that up, and it took a couple semesters to get it designed and approved, and now a couple semesters to build it. And so 3 years later, we're here. But yeah, 7 to 10 years in the making, and we're able to celebrate a huge accomplishment, not just the pavilion, public restrooms for the first time in downtown. Sure. So yeah, and we did sell bricks and cornerstones and benches to help with the project, and all of those will be revealed at the ribbon cutting. Good. So yeah, if you purchase one of those, which both of your organizations did, make sure you come and try to find those as well. And just come celebrate us. We'll have refreshments and a good time.
Oh, sorry.
What's the date on that again?
March 29th, Thursday, March 29th at 4 p.m.
Okay.
Yep.
But if people were wanting to utilize this pavilion for their own personal, it's part of the city parks department, correct?
Yes, so after the ribbon cutting, we will essentially gift this structure to the City of Hayes, and it will operate just like any other City of Hayes park. And actually, they're taking reservations already. So if you have a family reunion, or I know there's been a cancer walk scheduled there, the United Way kickoff's been scheduled, the art walks have already been scheduled in there. So if you have any type of project that you just need a place to hang out, if you want to have a musical performance, if you want to have a theatrical performance, anything, just call the City Parks Department, and Jeff and his team will get you hooked up.
That's amazing. Thanks for all the leadership you have done on this.
Thank you.
Truly a unique community project.
Yeah,
but
very.
What else do you have?
All right, so I mentioned Brews on the Bricks. That is, of course, April 7th. I just want to get that on everybody's calendar still to make sure that you're aware of the traffic that's going to be downtown. We did sell out in 6 minutes, which is fantastic. Another record, so we're excited about that. And we have a new event that's coming up. It is called Shop Hop on the Bricks, and it is a new event, but it's kind of an old event at the same time. It's the Taste Reimagined. So people are very familiar with the Taste and the fact that they get to stroll downtown and do a little shopping and enjoy refreshments as they walk. The Shop Hop is essentially the same thing. We're going to be giving away huge prizes from anywhere from $50 to $500. The way that you earn that is, one, by purchasing a ticket for just $10, and you're going to get your first entry when you check in. Then for every $25 you spend downtown, you're going to get an additional entry. So if you spend $25 on a candle from the new Magnolia Market at Simply Charmed, just throw that. I'm going to give you my wish list. So if my husband's watching, he knows. You get an entry to win. If you get a ring at Diamond R or a watch, which are on discount right now, you can earn, I don't know how much. If you spend $100, you get 4 more entries to win these grand prizes. And the prizes are gift cards from all of the participating businesses and restaurants. So it's really
okay,
good
tell
prize.
the name again, and when is that happening?
Shop Hop on the Bricks, and it is April 20th from 6 to 9 p.m. Check-in will be from 6 to 7. You can get tickets at our office at 106 West 12th or on our website, downtownhays.com.
Now, when you were talking Brews on the Bricks and then went to a title called Shop Hop, I'm thinking hops.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
No. Well, I mean, there may be alcohol. It is a 21 and up event, but it's up to the discretion of the stores on whether they want to serve that or not. But yeah, downtown always rolls out the red carpet, so they're gonna do the same for this event. They're gonna spoil their customers and thank them for making that effort to come down and shop late. So, no, 21 and up for sure, just in case there are hops involved.
Okay.
Actual hops, not just shop hopping. Yes.
You can tell where my mind is working. So
You're the most German at the table.
no,
No.
I think I'm all Danish. Almost. I have a
I
little
might
German
be
in
the
me.
most German with the maiden name of Schwantes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, Wellbrock is married name, so. So what else? I mean, do you have more stuff in March, or is that just pretty much you're busy in March preparing for April?
We
'Cause
are
it's gonna be
busy in
crazy.
March preparing for April, yep.
What about the new restaurant that's coming to downtown?
Well, we have
Can
lots
people
of new
keep their
businesses.
eyes out for that?
Thank you. March 2nd, if you're watching this early, I do want to point out that we have a brick presentation for the Niche. They're celebrating their 6-month anniversary on the bricks.
Wonderful.
And if you haven't been in the Niche, it is the cutest, quaintest little creative shop in downtown. You can do everything from painting to wood carving to basket weaving to floral arrangements, you name it.
You're not just going and buying somebody else created, it's your
No, you
creation.
get to go in and create. And so she has evening and weekend hours, and she posts her monthly calendar on her Facebook page. And what you can do is you can pick a class that they're doing specifically for one project, or she even has open classes where you can come in and she's got a whole wall of things that you can choose from. And so if you haven't been in there, make sure you do. But her brick presentation is March 2nd 2nd at 4. Plus, we're getting ready to welcome Das Essen Hut to downtown Hayes, and that is authentic German food. They'll be opening at the end of March, so we'll keep an eye on that. They just put a gorgeous antique Brunswick bar in the restaurant. It looks so pretty. If you haven't followed them on Facebook, do it. But yeah, we've got lots of announcements coming up. We have a brick presentation for Premier Business Management, which is Wendy Armbruster will be celebrating
And that's
her
with-
taking over a
That's
business.
with our ribbon cutting,
With
I
your ribbon
believe.
cutting, yep, exactly. So yeah, we've got lots of new businesses and new business owners that we're celebrating on the bricks, and more announcements to come.
Well, why don't, because there is so much going on, let's do a quick
Yes.
update on what's your website,
Yep.
where do people
Yep.
go to get more information?
Absolutely. If you ever need information on Downtown Hayes, make sure you visit our website, downtownhayes.com. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, just at Downtown Hayes.
And of course, with the Chamber, go to discoverhays.com, and we too are on Facebook, not on Twitter yet, but
Okay.
you can follow us that way.
And check the community calendar that we keep up at the Convention and Visitors Bureau's website. Visit hayes.com, and you can also follow our Facebook page and Instagram and Twitter.
Thank you for joining us for this month, and we hope you have a great rest of the month. Take care.